up, y'all? Welcome back to the Hojo Show with your boy Howard. And today, we on another video. No, let me stop playing. What's happening, y'all? Today we are getting to Basketball Wives Season 11, Episode 24 that dropped last night. And listen, it was a banger. The girls are fighting. And when I say... this is what I be liking to see, baby. Oh, if you are new here, kick off your shoes and get comfortable because we are family. Make sure that you like and subscribe. Also, make sure you have your notifications turned on so you can be notified whenever I drop another banger like this. And without further ado, we ain't doing no plan because we get into the madness. Let's go. Y'all ready? Let's get it.
Yes, I'm Jackie. Most of the things I don't wanna say. I won't be around while you chase.
Alright, so the opening scene, the girls is having breakfast from the night before, which was last episode, where they was having their little episodes at that little, what you call the bachelorette party that they set up for Jen or whatever. And it seemed like everybody hung over. Brandi looked hungover, Evelyn looked hungover, Brooke, all of them look hungover. And I guess Brandi said that she had itinerary set up for the girls to go do some excursion and stuff for the day. So it looked kind of interesting or whatever. So I guess they getting ready to get into that. So then we go into the other scene and Shanie is on the phone with Evelyn. Well, Shanie actually called Evelyn on the phone and, you know, they talking and Evelyn is congratulating her on Shanie's new book that was just released that day, I guess. And I guess Evelyn is saying that the book was going viral or whatever. So from what it appears or what it sounds like is that I'm listening. It sounds like, I guess, Shanie is stating that she did not write this book to try to air nobody out or I guess to try to be messy. She wrote this book because she just wanted to tell her story. But I guess there is some messiness in the book. I guess where she speaks about one of the girls getting caught up and she finding out they was, I guess, allegedly sleeping with her ex Shaq. And based off of how Evelyn is saying what she's saying in her confessional about she thinks that it's one of the girls that's on the trip. Girl, you know it's one of the girls on the trip. Like, it's got to be one of the girls on the trip. But in the beginning, I'm just wondering, who could it be? And I'm saying it because I'm just saying I'm wondering who could it be. I'm just wondering who could it be. All right, so when we go to the next scene, and it's Brooke, Laura, Jackie, and Jen, and they all sitting down over there, slightly chopping it up. And of course, I kind of knew where this was going. It was kind of awkward because, of course, we know Brooke and Jackie still hadn't talked. Jackie had already been going on Jackie had been going on her apology tour with all of the rest of the girls all last episode. So already she had left was Brooke. So her and Brooke finally went, you know, out to the side and talked. I will say, as much as Brooke can get on my nerves with that bully type of energy that she be giving out, I will say in this instance, when she did sit down and have a conversation with Jackie, she had the right, I guess you could say, like, energy. And I say that because immediately Jackie started the same way she started her apology with Evelyn. And it's basically like she always tried to make an excuse and put it on someone else how it transpired instead of just saying, I messed up, I'm wrong, I did it. You know what I'm saying? So I do, and I will have to say, I understand. And I do agree with the way that Brooke had to approach it because she was definitely trying to do the same thing she did with Evelyn and kind of like put it on somebody else. So when Brooke told her, no, it's no more, I did this because such and such did that, or put it on anybody else, it's what you did and it's you taking accountability. And I do like that. And she basically made Jackie stand in her own SHIT. And Jackie ain't had no choice but to do just that. And she did. And she owned it. She said, I messed up. I take accountability. I was wrong. Can we just move past this? And of course they, you know, moved past it and did they little, you know, like, okay, it's cool. I know Brooke says in her confessional that it's not like it's just a clean slate. She just ain't got time to keep going back and forth. And she know they not going to ever get nowhere. So she just went ahead and did the situation. Jackie, of course, tried to hug Brooke. And, you know, like, she trying to kiss her as usual when she know she done messed up. Brooke was like, nah, we ain't hugging and all that shit. We ain't hugging, but they played around and finally they gave each other a hug, whatever. So, I mean, that's cool because it wasn't getting nowhere. She didn't apologize to everybody else. Everybody else forgave her, but you, Brooke. So by the time you came around, so y'all can at least have some sense of normalcy for a little bit because you know it's never long before y'all end up clashing like the Titans again. So I will say I was kind of like, okay, cool. Dad can be dead, so we can move on to something else. All right, so they having dinner at this pool. It looked like a cute little setting. I ain't really like seeing them or seen them do, because it seemed like they all of these franchises, they be doing the same thing, having dinner in the sky, or like dinner on the thing that goes down the highway, like the bicycle dinner, like or drinking thing. They all do the same thing. So this is the thing that they did where they had dinner in the pool, where they was all sitting around with their feet in the pool. That was kind of cute. It was kind of different because I ain't never seen them do that now on Basketballwives. So that was kind of cute. So during this little dinner pool session or whatever, the girls is kind of like getting comfortable and having this little slight little discussion and talking or whatever. I guess there's like these little gifts that look like that's brought around that Brandi had, to give to all of the girls or whatever. And it's I really think that it was really cute. I couldn't really tell exactly what it was, but it looked like it's an invite. And it had a little some type of, I don't know if that was a heart or what that was inside of it or whatever, but it was basically for Brandi's Saving Heart Foundation event that she's getting ready to have. And I guess they're gonna I guess it's for them to like donate to. That's what it kind of like sound like based off how they read it. And I think that's a good thing. They all loved it, and they all seemed like they was all in agreement with attending and supporting her with this, because it's a good thing, because I guess it's something that she want to do since what happened with her son or whatever. It's a good thing. I like that. I really do, Brandi. I have really, grown to like you a little more this season than I ever did. I will say that. I really have. Like, Brandi, your looks be hidden. Your hair be on point. Like, you really ain't missed none. You really haven't, and I gotta give you that. I ain't always care for you, but this season, I actually been really vibing with you. I really, really have. And so, like, kudos to you, baby. You've been doing your little do. And I guess, too, because I don't like girls that always try to come at you and use your man as a dig, because it just don't ever win with me, especially when it's coming from a girl that's not married, ain't in a relationship, and can't get a man. Which leads me to going into the next part. Evelyn decides she wants to extend an apology to Brandi. And when she apologized to Brandi about referencing Jason when they was kind of having words, she said she was wrong. She won't ever do anything like that again. And Brandi said in her confessional, like, she received the apology, but it's not like she just trusts Evelyn that easy. And she also told Evelyn that she don't really know whether to really trust her like that. So she's going to have to see in Evelyn's action, because the girls have used that too much. I agree with you 1,000%. These girls have used your relationship and your man too many times as a dig to even trust any of these girls when they apologize in the moment, because on the cool, we all know that it seemed like soon as you girls get mad, y'all result back to that, because y'all really can't read on much else, because Brandi's cute, she fine, her body, her hair, her looks, so it's not really much else y'all can read her on. So that's why I really think that's the only reason you girls go at that lady neck with her husband, because that's the only thing y'all really can come at her about. You know what I'm saying? But still, it just it don't ever land for me, because it's always coming from a girl that ain't got no man. So, like, I'm not going to be able to kind of, like, understand that. Like, I just can't. Like, I can't. But I agree with her. As much as I have always loved Evelyn, this season, baby, I guess I'm starting to finally see what everybody else always said they didn't like about Evelyn, because I have not cared for Evelyn and how she been moving it already this season. I have not. So I don't blame you. And that's just how you know I'm not one of these YouTubers that's biased, that's going to sit inside, right, wrong, or indifferent with a certain girl. Like, no, baby. I don't care if I've been riding. I've been riding with Evelyn through the long way. But, baby, I'm sorry. Once you show some, like, tired-ish and you start moving kind of funny and giving, like, weird, like, hater vibes, like doing like stuff like that, like baby, you tired to me. So Evelyn, yeah, this season you've been looking real lame to me, boo. So I don't blame you, Brandi. You treat all of them just the same way. You need to have them like that when it comes to apologizing about your husband, something they ain't had and they can't even get. Just in typical Evelyn fashion, you just apologized to this girl about referencing her husband, because you knew that was really tired and kind of shady to do. And then immediately after that, you pull out this audio clip. And you play this audio clip. Now, this audio clip to me, is very calculated, because you pulled this specific clip audio to play from Shanie's book. You could have played any other part. If this book is going so viral, you could have played any other part from this book. But, girl, you took this specific clip where Shanie is stating, I guess, that she caught one of the girls that had been, I guess, messing around with Shaq, allegedly, right? And so, in this audio, we hear Shanie saying that she had her mom. It was her and her mom, and I guess she like called the girl and told her basically, when I catch up with you, I'm gonna give you this work, in so many words. Maybe like she said, I don't want to cuss and all that, but basically she said, like, when I catch up with you, I'm gonna give you this work, right? So after the audio, Jackie states, who's she talking about? And Laura chimes in and say, I guess she talking about me. But that's something that I'm address with her. And I was like, when I'm hearing her say it was Laura saying it was her, I'm like, damn, wait, hold on, what? Like, bro, like, wait, was this why you was in a relationship with old dude? Or, like, I got so many questions now, like, I'm curious. Because it's crazy that I never got that tea. Like, has anybody else ever heard that about Laura and Shania? I know that we heard about the mess with when Tammy was still on the show with when they cranked that stuff up with Evelyn, which we gonna talk about that because that came up. But I never heard that about Laura and Shaq allegedly like sleep. I ain't never heard that. So unless I'm behind, baby, y'all have to let me know because this is some new tea to me. One thing I say about Laura, baby, Laura said this ain't got nothing to do with none of y'all. This is basically me and her business, and I'll discuss that with her. And she was like, I would never tell none of y'all no he say, she say stuff to go back and tell her. I'm going to talk to her about that. That's between me and her. And I'm going to discuss that with her. But Brandi says, well, damn, I can respect that. Laura said, good, so don't ask me about it. Listen to me. Laura had them hoes quiet as the church house mouse, including Evelyn. Now, you sit here, you done played this clip, but baby, you ain't crazy. You ain't crazy, because baby, Laura is looking you girls in y'all eyes. Laura, I'm talking about, baby, that's why I say Miss Thing is a vet. That lady is, I'm talking about, she made her stance clear with every girl at the table. And when I say every girl, the girls couldn't do nothing but shut up. Because baby, she gave, don't ask me nothing, don't say nothing to me about it, just between me and her, and I'ma handle it. Like, baby, she was direct with you hoes. But Evelyn, that's your best friend. You being messy. You played the audio. Well, what else you gotta play? But then Evelyn talking about, I kind of suspected that it was Laura, but I didn't know because Shanie's my best friend, but she don't tell me everything. Bullish, Evelyn. You know, just like we all know that Shanie, I've been told you that tea. You know that. You know that. That was just ammunition for you to use a part of your storyline for wiring some ish up, which that's exactly what you did. But I mean, we seeing how this play out right now. You know you messy, but we seeing how this play out right now. I don't know, but I don't know. I want to get into this and hear more about this. I ain't gonna lie. As much as I love Laura, and I'm glad she back. I mean, I guess it makes sense now why she came back, because she definitely is fitting in with the storyline of this season. But tell you girls right now, she's with it. She's with it. So y'all gonna have a ball, baby, because that lady is be ready to go lower than low. So, baby, y'all gonna have a ball. Win, lose, or draw with Laura, baby. She gonna go there with y'all. Okay, so the next day, the girls is going on the yacht. But on the way to the yacht, you got Jackie, Cheyenne, and Laura is sitting in one of the trucks. And so Jackie asks Laura, like, hey, let me ask you something. Have you ever heard anything about Shanie's ex and Evelyn? And Laura said, listen, he messed with a lot of people. And yes, I have heard something about her. But I would never tell that, and I would take that to my grave if she's my friend like that. And so Jackie is like, see, to Cheyenne, like, see. And at first I'm like, why is Jackie asking that? Like, that was like so many seasons ago. Like, that was the last season that Tammy was on when all that ish hit the fan. Why is you bringing that up? Like, that was chaos. But then I had to remember, oh, well, Evelyn did say you was a prostitute and did all that investigation on you and putting that dirt up. So even though you and Evelyn is cool now, I still kind of feel like Jackie must want some get back, because that's dry. That was years ago when that hit the fan. Tammy been gone for some years now. So for you to bring that back up, baby, you must still low-key want some revenge on Evelyn. I can't really say I blame you, though, because if a girl go that low to try to pour my dirt like that, then that's different. I ain't gonna be nice to, like, I'm just not gonna fool with you. But that's why, that's why, baby, y'all know all my tea. I'd have been in prison. Baby, y'all know all my dirt. We don't never let another hoe spread your dirt. I'm telling my own tea. I tell you all the time, baby, my life is an open book. So whatever you say about me, whatever you say you done heard about me, it ain't gonna be, as long as the truth, it's damn sure not gonna be a lie. It's not gonna be denied. As long as it's the truth. Now, lying on me, I don't play. But if you gonna tell that you tell something about me and it's the truth, baby, I ain't gonna even argue with you. Yeah, it's true. Now go and get away from me. Yes, it's true. I'm a felon. I've been a yes, it's true. That does not define who I am today. You know, like, cause some people think that they can use stuff like that to, like, as a way to, like, wear you out or, like, put dirt on your name. But baby, you take control over your story when you tell your stuff straight up before anybody else. You know what I'm saying? Because it is like, well, we ain't got. What else can we say about it? We ain't got no. You ain't got no dirt to me, baby. Because I'm gonna tell you. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna get no ass whipping for telling the truth. So like, so I don't blame you. Like Jackie, I guess you trying to get revenge. I guess I would have to understand that in this situation. I really, really would. So then the girls get on the yacht. Brandi and Jen go down at the bottom of the yacht and just sit and talk for a minute. And Jen asks Brandi, like, how does she feel about Evelyn's apology? Like, how does she take it or whatever? And Brandi basically said, like, I appreciate it, but on the cool, like, I don't really trust it, like, not fully. Because, you know, like, the girls have continuously tried to consistently weaponize my relationship with Jason with me. And then Brandi disclosed and said that, you know, and listen, me and Jason are not really even in the best place right now. And that's cool because I'm still focusing on myself. I mean, she got her new acting gig, which congratulations to you, Brandi, because you have been working, boo. And focus on your stuff. Like, at the end of the day, like, if y'all not in the best place, baby, you got to prioritize to focus on yourself, baby. Long as you and that son of yours is good, that's what I would focus on, sister. And if you do got to leave him, I will say if he cheat this time and you find out, baby, go on, leave him, baby. Don't end up like a Rashida. I mean, you are too cute. You still young. At the end of the day, you don't want to end up being 50, 60 years old. Then you stuck with him because you feel like you way too old to move on and all that. Now, baby, leave him. If he done did it again, then, baby, just leave him, girl. Don't be a Rashida. Do not be a Rashida or one of the Ricky Lake girls, please. You too cute for that. So, again, they on the yacht, and now Jackie brings up this situation with Evelyn and the rumor that was spreaded about her sleeping allegedly with Shaq. What I don't understand is, okay, like, I get it. Like, I'm feeling like, for me, I'm feeling like Jackie want revenge. So that's why she's doing this. So, okay, she brought this up amidst all these girls, and Evelyn is immediately, you can see she turning red, baby. Like, why are you even bringing this up? And then Brooke is saying in the confessional, child, knowing Jackie, she's so messy, she probably made that room up herself. No, that is cap. Now, Brooke, you ought to know because you're a basketball wife, baby, so you do your homework. That's cap. Jackie did not make that up. And that's why Evelyn is furious that she's even bringing it back up. Because, for one, for those of y'all that had probably been watching Basketball Wives or Basketball Wives fan, we can go back. Technically, allegedly, per Tammy, Jen started the rumor. Okay, Jen started the rumor. She told the rumor to Tammy. Tammy held on to the rumor until she was mad with Jen and also into it with Evelyn. And she used it when they had that little sit down outside on the porch of that little spot that they was there. Tammy brought it up. Now Jen had been told Tammy that tea. She had been said it. And allegedly, right? But Tammy was on the cool. Then Tammy was messy as F-U-C-K the way she did that. That was probably what the season. I feel like Tammy was just dirty rotten, but she was actually on the verge of exiting. So I feel like that was like her. She was like trying to do her big one before she left. But Tammy sure wired that up and had just chaos amongst that. And of course, Jackie, if you telling this stuff right now, you was right there when all of that happened. You know that also played a big part in Evelyn and Jen going at it. So Jen is even like, why are you even bringing this up like in a confessional? Like, because Jen know that played a part in the demise of her and Evelyn friendship, and they stuff just was going so bad. Like, they relationship was going downhill behind that. That was crazy. So Jackie, you bringing that up. I mean, of course, Evelyn's gonna deny that. Evelyn, like, it didn't happen. Like me and my friend are cool. Don't play with me and my best friend. I ain't never had no relationship with her ex-husband. So don't bring that up. I don't know why you doing this right now. What I didn't understand is, Jackie, you brought Laura in and gonna say, well, I talked to Laura and Laura said that she even heard it. That's the part that I don't like, because if you're trying to get your revenge and be petty. But why are you bringing Laura in just because you asked her and she said that? Why would you come right to the boat and immediately, not even an hour later, do that and throw her under the bus like that? I'm glad Laura checked you and was like, but wait a minute, what did I say? You know, and Laura made it clear, like, what she said, like, yes, I heard it, but if that was my friend, I would take it to the grave. But I just still don't like how she did that, Jackie. That was just extremely messy. Like, you barely just get back in good with these girls. I don't understand why you ready to cook it up so quick. Like, okay, you want revenge on Evelyn, but baby, or maybe Jackie just feel like this is the perfect opportunity for her to go ahead, wire it up. So she like, I'm gonna just go ahead and reel it back up on her. I don't care. Maybe that's it, because I couldn't understand it. Fast forward, now the girls is at dinner night. This is the last scene for the night. Okay, now the girls done pulled up. They on the beach, I guess on the sand, having this dinner setting. Typical Jackie. Jackie, the girls done got settled in and getting comfortable, slightly having conversation. And Jackie done brought this tea up again about Evelyn and Shaq. Like, why is she steady bringing this up? Like, Evelyn even said, like, what are you trying to do here? Like, what? And like, are you trying to be messy? Like, what are you trying to do? And Jackie does clarify, like, yeah, maybe I am trying to be a little petty, but I figured that because it's like, girl, like, you really is using this now, baby. I feel like Jackie took this opportunity because she probably didn't have time or she just ain't have nothing else to really have to go back at Evelyn with. So I feel like she took this as opportunity, like, oh, okay, well, since you coming at Laura and you want to use that from Shanie to kind of wear her out with, you forgot. And the rest of these other new girls might not remember, but I was here when that stuff hit the fan about you and Shaq with them same allegations that was out that Tammy kicked off. She's made it clear that she's being petty too on the cool. From there, Brandi chimes in, and Brandi is like, okay, well, I'm trying to figure out who lying. Are you lying, Jackie, or is Laura lying? Like, is because these are some crazy allegations to like bring up like that. And so Laura, like, basically she checks Brandi and like, why are you keep asking this? Like, why you keep asking this? And she's like, I'm asking because I'm just trying to see. Like, but she's like, but I already said, you know, like what I said, and I addressed it. Like, why are you keep bringing it up? She like, stop bringing it up, let it go. The girls get quiet. You know what? Y'all done your homework on Laura. Y'all done your homework on Laura because the girls get quiet. But baby, Jack, now I ain't gonna lie, Brandi is getting back cute with Laura. Like, she is. Like, you know, like, well, I'm gonna bring it up because that's what everybody else talking about, so I'm gonna bring it up. But Laura's like, well, you need to let it go. Like, let it go. You don't like nobody talking about your husband, right? So, okay, well, then you need to let stuff like that go. Like, she did have a point because Brandi do not like nobody talking about her husband, even though all the girls still do it. But I get what Laura said because, like Laura said, I ain't never talked about your husband. So, I get what she said. I've never done that to you. Like, you can do that with the rest of them girls. You don't even know me like that. I ain't never done that to you. I respect you and your situation with your husband, whatever. I ain't never did that. Do that with all of them, but don't do that with me. I get it. Like, I get it. I do get that. But I feel like that sent Brandi in a way because Brandi was like, you know what? F it. Like, everybody talk about my husband. I always got something to say with my husband. Oh, well, and she's going off. And so Jackie tries to get loud with Brandi and tell her, Brandi, you need to let it, the F-U-C-K go. Let it. And Brandi like, I ain't letting Ish go. And you get your hand on my face. They was going at it. So, and I mean, Brandi and Jackie started shooting some nasty slugs at each other. Like, they was going low, talking about husband, like F-U-B-I-T-C-H. No, F-U and Jackie, like F-U and Brandi, like F-U. That's why you ain't got no husband now. She like, I got a husband. Yeah, you ain't got a husband. You need to go worry about who he messing with. And then Jackie is like, your husband is a tramp. He's sleeping with the next B-I-T-C-H. And Brandi was like, where your husband at? Where your husband at with your old ASS? They was going for blood. Now see, that's when it get a little crazy because it's hard for the girls to read that's both married because y'all the only two that's actually married. So y'all reading each other, y'all like both of y'all in the same situation. Y'all both married. Well, if we being honest, I ain't gonna say y'all both in the same situation because Jackie been married to Doug for almost 30 years. No telling what he's done, but we don't ever hear him Doug really all over the internet for doing crazy stuff like we have heard about with Jason. So I ain't gonna say y'all in the same situation, but both of y'all married. Y'all ain't going nowhere. Both of y'all married. So it's kind of hard when y'all read each other, but baby, y'all was going for blood. Like, I was at the TV like, no. So I guess Brandi had enough with all the reading, baby, and Jackie kept calling her B's and H's and all of this, and Brandi jumped up and got in her face and was like, look, and I was like, oh. But listen, Jackie was like, I'm telling you, you better not. I want you to do it. And baby, listen, this is the part that gagged me. Cheyenne stands up, right? Cheyenne stands up. And when Cheyenne stands up, like the security, it looked like they tried to like move her, but she like hitting their hand like, don't touch me. And so she's trying to like move their hand because I will say like, okay, Cheyenne stood up, she being a friend. She like, I like Cheyenne, y'all. I ain't gonna hold you. I like her. I like Cheyenne. I like her. I like her vibe. I like the way she carry herself. I like the way she move. I like her. And I'm about to tell you why in a minute. I'm about to tell you why I like Cheyenne so much in a minute. So like I said, Cheyenne is like kind of like tussling a little bit with the security, like telling like, don't touch me. And the security trying to hold her at the same time and trying to hold Jackie, you know, between her and Brandi, because now Jackie done stood up. So now, because Cheyenne has stood up behind Jackie, and Brandi is standing on the opposite side. Now Brooke done stood up, and Brooke like, hell nah, I see Cheyenne standing up, so it's not gonna be no 2 against 1 on no Brandi. So I stood up. But what's crazy is like, I don't think Cheyenne stood up like she gonna like be on some like jump type of stuff with Jackie. Like I didn't get that at all. It just gave me, she just like stood up like, you like, because it looked like it was about to be chaotic. You got this big old girl standing over Jackie and you right next to Jackie. So I would have probably stood up too, because like I'm not gonna be sitting here on your big, big ASS and then you swing on her and hit me or something accident. So I probably would have stood up too. I ain't gonna say probably, I would have stood up. I mean, my friend, low key, if it's my friend, I'm standing up. I might stand up before my friend, low key. I ain't gonna even hold you. Let me stop lying right now. Especially if it's a friend I love. Let me stop lying right now. I ain't gonna do no lying right there. Brooke starts going out like she's coming around the table, like she's coming towards that way, and she's like, I wish you would. I drag your ASS BIT shit, and Cheyenne like, drag me in, bitch. What's up? Now that's what I'm talking about. Let me tell you. Listen. Them girls was, I ain't gonna lie, I wish they would have let them thump. Like, I wish y'all would have went ahead and just let them girls go at it, because Jackie been long overdue. We never got to see the replay of the fight with her and Jackie, even though somebody sent me a clip of a fight that Brooke did have and I guess like it was a club parking lot one night. I seen that fight a couple of weeks ago, and I don't know, y'all. Brooke ain't got what we be thinking she had. I'ma just say that. I seen that fight with her in that red dress. So I know some of y'all have seen that fight, but I seen that fight with that red dress, and that girl walked her, and I'm talking about she walked Brooke real quick. They did a whole lot of that bumping and stuff like Brooke be liking to do, but baby, she walked, Brooke was all on the ground, and they was hooping at her, so Brooke don't really got what everybody thinks she got. I done seen that. But like I said, them girls is going at it. Brandi is trying to get to Jackie. But this is what I don't get. You had the opportunity to pop her, Brandi. You should have just stole off on it if you really just wanted to do something to her. Like, I hate that. Like, y'all got the security got y'all like real separate, and now Brandi is took off through the sand, and she trying to get to Jackie, and Jackie doing the same thing she do every time. I wish she would. I wish that mother effer would. But most importantly, Brandi telling Jackie, you can't even. She like, B, you can't even spell wife. And I see Brooke and Cheyenne are like having words, and she's steady talking that SHIT to Cheyenne, and Brooke like, yeah, I'll beat your MF ass, and Cheyenne like, I will do it then, what's up? And Cheyenne like, you ain't no but a scary ass BITC. Like, baby, let me tell you why I like Cheyenne. Because Cheyenne, she is a woman of class, respect. She moves with so much grace. She's not loud. She don't try to be heard. She don't do none of that rah-rah. She don't. But baby, it's in her. You can like let me tell you something. The loudest one in the room, I'm telling you from somebody that's been in prison before, that I done been housed on so many different units, so I done went through it so many different times. Baby, the loudest one in the room, whenever you walk in a room and you don't know nobody, the loudest one in the room is the least one you got to worry about. I'm telling you. The loudest one in the room, that's the one that you could drop. 9 times out of 10, baby, you easily. They ain't gonna be your worries. The one you need to worry about is that silent one, okay? I'm telling you, that one that you won't never see do no tripping. You don't never see them get out of character. They always in chill mode. They always quiet. They be to themselves. They don't ever try to kick up no drama. They ain't never really hardly in no drama. But baby, if you bring it to them, you see a whole nother person. That's who you gotta worry about. That's Cheyenne. Brooke, the loudest one in the room. She always doing all of that. She did at that event with Cheyenne. All that ghetto, she always doing that. Cheyenne ain't never back down to her. She always moved and handled her with class and respect, but still gave that energy like, baby, if you want it, it's here. But this, tonight, this is what we got to see. This is what we got to see. Cheyenne, it was almost like Cheyenne was like, F all of that professional-ish, bring that shit. I was like, Cheyenne was chilling. She wanted, and you know when she was giving Brooke all of that, Brooke was like, oh, she talking about, I know, Cheyenne was like, you ain't buy SHIT, you ain't buy shit, bring that on. I love a classy girl that's gonna always check on her when you got her effed up. Like, I love that. Cheyenne is my type of girl. That's a girl you better watch, cause she ain't scared of you, Brooke. She ain't never gay scared of you. You don't move her in the least bit. Like, on the cool, don't none of them girls move Cheyenne. Cheyenne just be chilling, cause she is Jackie's friend. But I will give it to her. Like, I will say, you can tell she a friend, because even when y'all did this stuff, like when Evelyn was exposing the tea that Jackie was a prostitute, and she asked Cheyenne, did she want to see when she's passing around to everybody? Cheyenne was like, nah, I don't want to see. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't disrespectful, but she was like, nah, I don't want to see. That's a friend. That's, if I'm being honest, that's a friend. Yeah, at first I was like, well, how's she kind of like kicking it with Evelyn if that's supposed to be her friend? And but once I steady watched like her actions and how she moved within the group still, once they was doing that stuff, I was like, oh, she really is Jackie's friend. Like you can sit and say little stuff or whatever. She not even one of them friends that's gonna really like chime in and really say too much. She gonna let y'all do all that carrying on. But it's evident that baby, when it's time for her to be present, when it's time for her friend, she gonna be there. And she didn't give me she stood up like she wanted to whoop anybody. She just gave me she stood up because like it's chaos. Like you ain't this Brandi is a big girl. So that's what it gave me. Like this girl is a big girl. Like I'm not fixing to let this big girl be standing over me like that with Jackie, and I end up getting hit. That's what she gave. But Brooke just jumped up. Which one thing I will give Brooke, like Brooke is definitely a rider. We can say that Brooke, she gonna ride. She gonna ride. But baby, I ain't gonna lie. If you girls ever clash like the Titans, I got my money on Cheyenne. I'm telling you, I'm willing to bet anybody. I got my money on Cheyenne. Cheyenne gonna walk her ass. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. This is why I watch Basketballwives. That's the franchise I like to see. So yeah, man, the episode actually just ended with all of that chaos. And we're gonna see how everything goes on the next episode. But I know they already did the reunion, so I can't wait to see that. But I ain't gonna lie. I want Cheyenne to go ahead and walk Brooke, because Brooke been wanting it. And it ain't like Cheyenne just be coming at her forward, threatening her. Cheyenne be chilling, but baby, as soon as Brooke try to turn it up, she be like, what's up? Like, bitch, we ain't gotta do no talking. Bring that shit over here. Bring it over here. Cheyenne, like, listen, baby, I like you, sister, I do. But that was it, y'all. Oh, and just real quick, I ain't really say nothing about this, but I picked this up with Jen. She was discussing about this stuff and the payments, the restitution stuff that they got to pay with this boy Christian. Girl, you and the man is already in jail. He had to go to jail, but then he letting you go. He let the judges let him go out of town to do his wedding and come back. I'm telling you, Jen, right now, baby, he is pulling the oldest trick in the book on you. And that wedding day that you could have, and it like this Saturday coming up, that's going to be the worst day of your life that you're going to regret, because that is a young boy. He is pulling the oldest trick in the book on you, baby, and it's fit to work. What's sad about it is you probably ain't signing no prenup or something like that, or maybe you is, I don't know, but I feel like at the end of the day, that man going to divorce you. After he marry you, he going to take you for all you got. He going to get half everything you got. Thank you guys for all the support. I love y'all. I appreciate everybody that be supporting me. I really, really do. Make sure you like and subscribe. Also, make sure you got your notifications turned on so you can be notified whenever I drop some more heat like this. I love y'all. Peace.